So, identity. Today is Sunday. Don't feel like Sunday. I almost forgot to upload. But I guess what I'm saying is like when I look at the camera and I think about where I'm at in my life right now. If you would have told me I'll be sitting on the couch and you'll be in May and you'll be 2025 back at home sitting watching a TV show. Now, mind you, a lot of people are okay with that. But I'm here for a reason, bro. And I was gonna go into a whole spiel about, well, you should be somebody else, or, this is not how my life plotted out. One thing I know about God is that He's gonna put you in situations, and He's gonna test you to try your best to see how your faith is. And as much as I think about, man, the things that I've done in my life, the places that I've been, as much as those things are cool, one thing God has showed me is that I can change people's lives. I can do a 360 spin. So if He can do that for those people, what makes me think that that can't happen for me? And what makes it think that it can't happen for you? And that's kind of been my dilemma of why I've always been back and forth. I'll be praying or I'll be thinking like, God, like even the thoughts right now, it's like you gotta take your thoughts. I'll be thinking like, damn, like I'm not structurally, in my mind I would say I'm not structurally capable of making more money, but I've seen 6 figures before. I've seen 5 figures before. And for me, it's like, well, the lie that I keep telling myself was, if you lost that, what makes you think you gonna keep going? You gonna keep doing this pattern? Like that's the logic. It fucks with your head because it's like when you had nothing and then you got something, and then you had nothing and then you got something, and when you're back at nothing, this nothing period that I'm at right now, it isn't a, oh God, it's literally a testimony to say, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have something. And when I have that something, I'm gonna build that foundation. No, that foundation is being built right now at this nothing portion. Because I think it's weird. It's a weird place building yourself back up. It's a weird place where it's like you stripped yourself down and you're trusting God fully. It is at a weird space. And this is why it is always important to recognize the season that I'm in and the season that you're in, right? But I'm not afraid. I'm just knowing that the more and more I put my trust in God, the more and more I know the blessing is around the corner. The blessing is right now in front of me. All I gotta keep doing is pursuing and not be afraid. And just be as impactful as possible, bro. Because people would think, or I look to my left and my right and see that like, oh, this is happening and this structurally is moving this way. But ultimately it's just like me being consistent as possible and knowing that what I'm doing and my strength is my strength, but God's strength is stronger than mine. And man, I would have never seen myself with a full beard, hair not done, But there's a lot of things on the back end that I would have never saw myself doing. Now it's just being confident and just being able to be a provider and putting that out there and just leading myself to victory, bro. That's all it comes down to, because as much as I sound like this, I'm about to become my own coach. I'm about to become the man that I always sought to be. You all have, it's a fucking roller coaster of a ride, but I'm not looking to be anywhere right now, you know. I'm looking to take care of what I gotta take care of and get me to that next step. And structurally, it has to happen. It has to happen, and I'm not taking no for an answer.